to NBC Sports presentation of Championship Sunday on the networks of NBC Universal.
Get set for one of the most dramatic Championship Sundays we've ever brought you. 10 games and half of them have something on the line. Manchester United, Leicester City and Chelsea are all desperate for one of the two remaining top four places. The prize of Champions League football not only brings status and finance to a club, but it means Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Brendan Rodgers and that man Frank Lampard will find recruiting new players much, much easier. At the other end of the spectrum, there are also two spaces left for relegation. Out of Aston Villa, Watford and Bournemouth, just one will stay up. Villa looked doomed just a week ago, but with that win against Arsenal, there's real hope. The shock managerial upheaval at Watford last Sunday could well backfire for the Hornets, while Eddie Howe says today is the biggest game of his and his players' careers at Bournemouth. Futures and finances are in the balance. Fans will be on a knife edge.
Welcome to Premier League Championship Sunday on NBCSN.
So for the final day, just like every year, all 10 games will kick off at the same time and you can choose which one you'd like to watch. Perhaps you're a supporter of a Newcastle, a Southampton or a Burnley and can relax and enjoy the final chapter of a good campaign. Or perhaps today means a nerve-shredding 90 minutes of watching your side and keeping an eye on the scores coming in from elsewhere. One thing we can promise you, you will be kept up to date with the changes happening that affect your team in whatever their quest today. So where can you find your team? Well, this is the schedule. The race for the top four will be centred around NBC and USA Network with Leicester, Manchester United and Chelsea against Wolves. The relegation battle will take place across NBCSN, Golf Channel and CNBC. That's where you can find the Villa, Watford and Bournemouth games. Then streaming over on Peacock and Gold, the remaining 5 rather more relaxed matches: Burnley, Brighton, Palace, Tottenham, Man City, Norwich, Newcastle, Liverpool and Southampton, Sheffield United. Right, let's start by focusing on the Champions League qualification places. 3 has to go into 2 today. On NBC, we bring you Leicester Man United, a side that's been in the top 4 virtually all season against a side which broke back into it only this week. And then over on USA Network, on the right of your screen, Chelsea, who sit 4th, take on a Wolves side who do not want to be caught by Tottenham and miss out on 6th spot, which would then give them guaranteed Europa League football for another year. So here's exactly what you need to know, club by club. Manchester United fans, you've just got to win or draw and you're in the top 4. You can also hope that Chelsea lose against Wolves, that would put you in 2. Chelsea fans, win or draw, you're in. Or if Leicester lose at Manchester United. Leicester City fans, a bit harder, you have to win, or you can draw as long as Chelsea lose against Wolves. So let us hear from all 3 of these managers involved in the race for the top 4.
We'll approach the game to win the game. I don't think there's any other way to approach a game of football. So we'll do that. We'll prepare right, respect our opponent. They're obviously a very good opponent. You've seen that all season in the league. So no, we prepare to try and win the game. We're aware of the situation, but we try and win.
I think at the beginning of the season, the reality and expectancy was not too far away from each other. But because of the performance level of the players and how they've done over the course of the season, that level of expectancy has grown away from the actual reality of where we're at as a club. And that's purely down to the performance level of the players. And now we are actually arrive into the last game of the season, playing against Manchester United, one of the superpowers in world football, with a chance of going above them to make it into the Champions League. So for me, the players have had a really, really good season. European football being our goal, and now with one last shot at going one further and making the Champions League. And I think that in itself tells you how well the players have done this season.
We're looking forward to the game. We have given ourselves a good chance of being in the Champions League next year, but that cannot be. We can't go into a game thinking about what the outcome can be. We've just got to go and perform at a high enough level and standard so we can get a result. We want to go there and dominate the game. We wanted to get to this position to be able to go to Leicester and having to beat them. And we're not going to change our approach. We want to go there and try and win a game.
So it is a very warm welcome inside the Championship Sunday studio. I'm Rebecca Lowe, today flanked by the two Robbies, Robbie Mustoe and Robbie L. Gentleman. I don't know about you, but I'm not sure I've been this excited for a Championship Sunday in a while with so much on the line. We're going to keep you up to date all the way along to kick off